This week on Undercover Boss, the CEO of Postnet, the world's fastest growing chain of neighborhood business centers, poses as a failed motorcycle shop owner, hoping to win a grand prize on a fake reality show.
Looking for Todd?
How you doing? Come on.
Good, Brad Kelly. Nice to meet you.
By hitting the road and working side by side with employees.
How do you keep typing on a paragraph?
Enter.
Interesting.
He'll discover who makes his company tick.
Can I give you information on Postnet? Okay.
What about me? I'm a little bit more handsome, you know? Pens like this is one of our major failures. If everybody knew what a Postnet is, this would be a great thing. But we're Postnet, they were useless for me.
Obviously, I'm concerned this is my baby.
And how will the boss react when he finds out what's really going on in the city where the business began?
Why aren't you hiring people?
I just couldn't really afford to pay someone right now.
It's about time for a part-time job somewhere.
Find out next on Undercover Boss. Headquartered in Denver, Colorado, with more than 700 locations across the globe, Postnet is the fastest growing business services company in the world.
You're all set. Have a good one.
Overseeing this $200 million empire is one man.
I'm Steve Greenbaum. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Postnet. Postnet is the only business in America focused specifically on providing resources to small businesses. We help with shipping and logistics, printing and document services, the marketing support, the web support. We're here to help small businesses thrive. I first started Postnet in Las Vegas, Nevada. And it was as a result of the U.S. Post Office not having mailboxes available for rent. Postnet took off immediately. So I identified franchising as the way to go and offered our first franchise in July of 1993 and had developed over 400 independent locations throughout the United States. So Postnet is located in 39 states. We also have a very strong international presence in 9 countries. Today, Postnet is the fastest growing company in our industry in the world. I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois. Grew up on the north side, not a wealthy area. Growing up, there were 4 of us. My brother Lenny was the oldest. I was the starry-eyed little brother following him around the park. My parents divorced when we were young. My father relocated to Las Vegas and took my brothers with him when I was 15 years old, which was very disheartening. I mean, we did not want to be separated as brothers. I was angry. I was frustrated. I dropped out of high school. I was ashamed about where I came from. I left Chicago and have never looked back. You know, oftentimes we're faced with tough challenges. You have 2 choices. One is to cave in and fall apart, or the other is to create a life. During that time, Lenny got involved in drugs and alcohol, and ultimately it took his life. And his strength and his courage had a lot to do with impacting me when I was younger. So I prefer to honor how he lived than mourn about how he died. How was prom?
It was really good.
So what did happen at prom, Alex?
Well,
I have 2 boys, and Alexandria, who is 15.
What time did you get home?
like 1:30.
I didn't share the fact that I dropped out of high school with my kids because I didn't want them to think it was okay. Regardless of what I didn't have or what I missed, my kids weren't gonna miss it.
We never got to stay out till 1:30 because we knew if we came home late, we'd have to deal with him.
That's right.
I have no idea how Steve was gonna manage to not be the boss while he's undercover. Even at home, he's the boss.
What level are you at?
I'm just doing it by heart rate.
Turn it up.
Okay. He just needs to really bite his tongue because it's gonna be so hard for him.
Ready to take it up a notch? Go hands-free.
You think it makes such a difference?
I know it makes a difference. Growing this company and being a part of this business has given me things I would have never imagined. And I know that there are some people that might say, oh yeah, look at that guy in his big house. But you gotta know the person and the price they paid to be there. The kid from Chicago has come a long way. Postnet to me is bigger than any one individual. It's about the organization and the franchise owners. Holy. Postnet has experienced a reduction in domestic centers as a result of the worst economy in the history of the country. Some franchisees didn't make it. I want to go undercover to experience firsthand the everyday challenges and opportunities that our franchise owners face and what we can do to continue to help them improve their business. My disguise is pretty interesting and unique. I am going to be so outside of my comfort zone in terms of my appearance. The cool thing, though, is I like the way I look. While I'm undercover, I'll be posing as Brad Kelly, a former motorcycle shop owner who recently lost his business. My employees will be tricked into thinking they're on a hosted reality show in which they'll work alongside Brad and then decide whether he deserves to win the money to start a new business.
Today, we were at a Postnet store in Clifton, New Jersey.
The woman pretending to be the host of the fake show will keep asking questions about whether Brad deserves the money, so my employees will have no idea that this is secretly undercover boss.
You look hilarious.
Oh my God. I think you're like a modern-day caveman. Wait a second. You remind me a little bit of Lenny. Is that just me, or?
No, I noticed it too.
Did Lenny have long hair?
From time to time, and a beard, and he was pretty rough and tumble, yeah. All right, son.
Get you.
Good luck. Love you, sweetheart.
Today, I'm in Clifton, New Jersey, and I'm going to be working with the franchise owner.
This is Todd. How can I help you?
Our centers in New Jersey do extremely well. 20% of our domestic sales are generated in New Jersey. I'm hoping to find out if this particular franchise owner is doing something unique or special that we can implement into our organization to help improve profitability. All right. Looking for Todd?
How you doing?
Good. How are you? Brad Kelly. Nice to meet you.
My first impression was Brad with having the long hair and the black boots. It might have been a little much. He needs a haircut. You know, it's just about softening up for your customer. Welcome to Postnet, and I'm here to show you what we do on a daily basis, or what I do on a daily basis, and it is a little bit of everything, but today we're gonna concentrate on doing some marketing. This is a summary sheet that we made up, so it talks about letterhead, brochures, banners.
So we're going to actually go out and talk to businesses?
We are gonna talk to businesses face to face, let them know what we do, and hopefully that results in a sale.
I'm pretty confident that I'm going to kill it. I've done this work before. As early as 8 years old, I was out knocking on doors and offering to shovel sidewalks, and I would like to get out there and show this guy I can sell. Hi, I'm Brad.
Hi, Pam. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Pam. I'm with Postnet,
Okay.
and we do design, print, copy services, and so we do business cards, letterhead, promotional cards, brochures, flyers, and
Brad was very timid because it was a lot to learn, but that's expected. Brad needs to find the confidence that's really in there. We are very competitive as price. We offer local pickup and delivery. We do layouts, we do everything, and everything's custom. Pleasure meeting you.
I was impressed with Todd's commitment to the community. I think Todd sees his marketing opportunities as limitless. He's out there making introductions, talking about Postnet.
Todd Freeman, how you doing? How are you? How you doing, Kevin? This is Brad.
Hey, Todd. Nice to meet you.
Do you do like posters and signs like for windows?
Yeah, signs, banners.
I would be very interested in talking to you.
This is really an outreach-based business, and Todd reaches out really well.
Give me some love, man.
Hey, man.
That's more of an order, and that's what you want. Okay, so we have to work on newsletters that need to go out today. I want to make sure it's a clean half fold. Now, this is a very good customer, and it's just inserted. They hand them out at conferences, and then it's done. So all these have to be folded. As the owner, you know, you have to do everything from go out and sell to fold.
So that seems to be the interesting thing about what you do. Everything seems different, coming at you all the time, different. Is that good or bad?
Being part of a franchise, it's my business, I own it. And, you know, that's good. One good part. There's downfalls, there's rules, and what you have to abide by. And if you look around the store, there's things that I need to do that need to be in compliance.
Okay.
It looks nice, it looks clean. On the negative note, there's some things that I just don't like that I would have done better.
I think it looks pretty cool in here. Our role as a responsible franchisor is to create a consistent brand image that's carried out throughout the entire organization.
You know, we transitioned a lot through the years going from a shipping franchise to a printing franchise. So in that transition, people don't know our brand. I can't just walk in a place and say I'm from Postnet. You know, like 2% of our gross sales goes towards a national ad fund. We get all sorts of little gadgets that come from them, giveaways, leave-behinds. This is one of our major failures. I got, I think, 7 or 8 cases of those. If everybody knew what a Postnet is, this would be a great thing. They were useless for me. Pens like this is my 2%.
Got it. How do you react? I mean, as the CEO that's very close to that fund and to the administration of that fund, this is my baby.
This pen is as good as garbage to me.
Steve Greenbaum, CEO and co-founder of Postnet, is a boss undercover in his own company.
Looking for Todd?
His employees think he's a failed motorcycle shop owner, participating in a hosted reality show where contestants can win funding for their own small business.
I got 7 or 8 cases of those. They were useless for me.
However, right now, the boss must keep his cool while this franchise owner unleashes his list of complaints.
For pens like this pen is as good as garbage to me. I mean, you get this bag, it doesn't have my location on it.
That's a good point.
It doesn't even have a website on it.
That's a good point.
You know, I spent my own money. I made up mugs with my location, my phone number. I did these pens that has all our information on there.
Todd raised a great point. If it's not local, that is a challenge for him. I mean, there's no doubt we don't do everything perfect. And something I think we need to look at Postnet headquarters.
These have to be inserted manually. So tell me something about your bike business and why you think it didn't work.
I think people went to look, not to buy. And you know, after being with you, I'm kind of wondering, what would I have done that I learned today?
Big motorcycle fan myself.
Really?
It's great. I have a Harley tattoo. I don't have my Harley anymore.
Did you stop riding? Did you?
I sold both my motorcycles to open my business.
Do you still love it? Do you?
You know, I love being a business owner. I've opened up many businesses in my time, but you know, franchises are hard. Would I do a Postnet franchise again? I don't think so, because I'm more of an independent thinker.
I can relate to Todd. We're both very passionate about our business.
Let's go over here and do the lamination.
Do it. Todd is inventive and works really hard to make this a successful franchise. He's an asset to the Postnet brand, and I think it's really important that I take a look at what could be done to make him feel more valued.
So it looks good. Customer will be really happy.
I'm in the Bronx right now, and this is one of the most thriving neighborhoods in New York. Today, I'm going to be working as a packaging specialist, and I'm excited today to go in and see what techniques they're using, the care that they put into the work that they're doing. How are you? Looking for Belton?
Belton
Brad
Jones.
Kelly.
Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you. You must be the new guy. Got the nice Postnet shirt on.
Yeah, I'm the new guy.
I would never rock Brad style ever. You got any toilets and floors need to be scrubbed? This is the man on the job, right?
I got you.
So this is how you roll, man.
You know, I kind of like the style I got now. You came in just in time. We got to ship this TV out. Can you lift it up a little bit?
Yeah, of course.
You don't want the TV to, you know, damage during transit, so I'm gonna do a double right, lift it up again. Oh, you look like a strong guy, man. Come on. Now, with the box, we're gonna have to put some peanuts. So I'm gonna need you to grab that water jug.
Okay.
Pretty much,
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, dude.
Not too hot.
Sorry, man. I haven't seen that rig before, man. All right, now I got some cleanup for myself, huh?
Yeah, you definitely did that to yourself. Brad, definitely gonna clean up the mess he made, because he did strike me with the, you know, the peanut holder, peanuts everywhere.
You want me to tape or you want to tape?
It's teamwork. I do this side, you got the next side. How's life?
It's good. It's going all right. How about you?
I'm all right. I'm hanging in there. I just came back from the military.
Oh, really?
I did 8 years in the Marines. So.
Wow. Where did you serve?
I went to Fallujah for a little bit, and then in Okinawa,
Wow,
Singapore. I've been all over.
Wow. I appreciate you serving for this country.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
So is this what you saw yourself doing when you got out of the service?
Not necessarily. Pretty much I wanted to be a chef, become a chef, you know?
Really?
That's like one of my passions.
Cool, man.
One of my passions. I love to cook. I just made some lasagna recently.
Oh, really?
Make sure it's not really shaking around in there.
Hey, you did a nice job.
In order for Brad to be on my level as far as packing, he'd probably have to go through a whole nother lifetime and then come back and then go through that lifetime and then it'd probably be close. Completed the box tags. Did a wonderful job. I'd probably give you about a 10 out of 100. No, but got a few flyers we're gonna hand out. I'm gonna give you these. And matter of fact, we have a little competition. First to get rid of their stack, you know, lunch on the next person.
Okay, man. You're on. All right. You want to watch me work first? How you doing, man? Want some info? No, thanks. How are you, sir? Do any shipping or copying or anything like that? All right.
I was saying, you got it, man. What's going on? How you doing? How you doing? See, I'm already outdoing you already. Brad does not fit in.
Any of your friends or family do any shipping or printing or anything like that?
No.
I would tell you my go-getter line.
All right, let's see it.
You just gotta
Bring it.
Sure you can have one, man. I didn't know you didn't want one. There you go. You have a good day, all right? Yeah, see?
I don't know if I can pull off that.
You know, I think you got it in you.
All right, man. I know you want one of these. This information on Postnet. We're the best packing, shipping, and printing company out there.
How you doing, sweetheart? New business cards? No, my feelings hurt now.
You bomb, man. You bomb. How you doing, man? Can I give you information on Postnet?
No, thank you.
Okay.
What about me? I'm a little bit more handsome, you know?
Love Belton. Great guy, great attitude. Really the kind of guy we want representing our brand. Here you go, sir. Information on Postnet. Thank you.
Hey, you got one left? The last one always gone.
Sir, can I please give you some information on Postnet? Thank you for stopping. Oh, did you get stuck with one?
Fine, lunch is on me. We could go to one of the pizza spots out here, or we could go to my house and have a lasagna.
Whatever you think is best, man. I'm down either way. Let's do it.
Come on. Yeah, my house right here.
What's that I smell?
Oh, that's that famous lasagna. I got some left over. I got a whole pan left over. Ooh, look at that sizzle.
Wow, man, that looks good.
Oh,
yeah.
I wish you were here yesterday when I was cooking. It'd have been a little better, you know?
Man, this is phenomenal.
I've been cooking since I was young. You know, I'm definitely trying to get back into school, you know.
Yeah.
I applied for Johnson & Wales. I got accepted. You know, the only thing is, you know, money issues and, you know, but I'm definitely not giving up on my cooking dreams, you know. It's only put aside for right now.
I can relate to Belton. I've had my moments in my life where I wanted to be more, do more, and faced my own set of challenges. I regret dropping out of high school, but I didn't let that define me or affect my success. When you talk about things you faced and really where you're at and how good your attitude is and how good your outlook is, it's really impressive, man.
Coming back from the war, when I'm actually able to interact with customers, you know, it kind of settled me in. War life, something you definitely don't want to experience. I mean, you're always on edge. And to see one of your brothers or your brothers in arms, you know, lose their life. That's what an IED do, just detonate. The guy would commit suicide, then all that debris you see is all pretty much shrapnel. I was right over here when this is over in Fallujah. You know, I didn't seen it all. I didn't seen it all, from dead bodies to people getting shot to people needing medical assistance, you know, and then immediately coming back to society. You're thinking everyone's out. You don't know if this guy has a gun. You don't want to go to sleep because you got PTSD and your dreams is crazy. You're just thinking about everybody that you was out there with and people that didn't come back with you. You know, it's real tough, you know?
I hear you. Belton extending himself to me was really humbling. I didn't serve. I don't understand that bond, and I don't have a right to suggest I do. But at the same time, I understand what it means to know the loss of a brother.
It's like a big void right there in my heart, you know?
Yeah.
But
this is a person that is willing to almost give anything he has to someone he cares about. It makes you want to do something special for this guy. Put him in a position to improve his life, pursue his dreams. I think he deserves an opportunity. Spending that time with Belton, it was just really uplifting. And he talked about the brotherhood and the service, and it reminded me of my relationship with my brothers, reminded me of what's important to me. So I decided to go someplace I haven't been in a long time. When Lenny passed away, my brothers and I had a memorial placed in a cemetery in Las Vegas. My brother was the most loving, hardest working person I have ever met in my entire life. He taught me how to harness some of the frustration I felt into achieving things. I love you, man. I miss my brother, and I realize how much I've gained from him in character and strength, especially going on this journey. He and my family have made me who I am today.
Coming up, the boss gets a lesson in fashion.
First thing I'm going to ask you to do, though, is to please button your shirt.
And later, his computer skills are put to the test.
Whoops. Did I lock it up? Oh.
You have killed my machine.
Las Vegas has been a very important part of my life. This is the birthplace of the brand. The centers in this area were really hit hard with the recession. But at the same time, I think the Las Vegas economy is improving. Today, I'm hoping to learn how these particular franchise owners have weathered the economy and make sure our brand is not only intact, but is going to grow and thrive again. I'm looking for Jim and Tina.
Yes.
Hi, Brad Kelly.
Hi, Brad.
Jim,
I'm Tina.
how are you?
Nice to meet you both. Tina and I are the franchise owners here. Our son, William, he works on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Hey, William.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
We're going to work on some mail.
Okay.
The first thing I'm going to ask you to do, though, is to please button your shirt. Because our appearance is very important here.
Brad looks like he might have been from the 70s.
So we have 3 banks of mail. So what we do is sort the mail on the counter here by each bank. See the suite number right here, number 158? So 158 is going to go in pile number 2. We have the list printed out, and it'll say their box number right here. And then when we've got the pile sorted, we'll go over to the banks, open them up, and start putting them in the boxes.
Okay.
Oh, thanks. We need to get these out so the customers aren't waiting for their mail for today.
Okay.
Sorting the mail for Jim or I, we probably would have gotten done in a little more than half the time it took him. So the boxes are numbered. Let me know if you have any more questions with that.
Okay.
All right. You doing okay over there?
I could use some help. So, 102.
This is actually box number 50. Right.
I was struggling with mail sorting. When you haven't done something in a long time, you gotta take it slow, and, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day.
All right, we have a client who needs some keys made. So Jim's gonna take you over here and show you how to use the key machine and get some keys going.
Once it stops, we've got our button here. Once it moves, we can let go of the button.
When I look at this particular center, I see Postnet of 10 years ago. They're doing some things I don't think we've supported for years, like greeting cards, key duplication. We stopped doing those things because they weren't extremely profitable. So what's it like running one of these?
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Put a lot of hours in. This is the old classic store. We're the very last classic store built for Postnet.
Oh, wow.
There's a new Gen X design for the stores.
What is that?
It's a newer, more up-to-date kind of look.
Several years ago, we made the decision to upgrade our store design from the old classic design like Jim and Tina's store to a more modern, professional-looking center.
Eventually, we'll have to make the conversion. That's going to cost us some money, which obviously with this economy, we haven't been able to put any aside for that.
Yeah, it's about time for a part-time job somewhere.
You know, at some point, when we can get back into things where we can start hiring people again, we'll be able to sit back and relax, take a little breather once in a while.
What happened? Why aren't you hiring people?
It's hard. We just couldn't really afford to pay someone right now.
And it's really cool that you have your son. That's something I
We're
would
very
have
fortunate
to.
about Will.
Yeah.
And that's what we've done. We've survived. Personally, the family is what I think has hurt a little bit.
They're great kids, and I want to give them more than what I had. Sorry. And I don't think they're suffering, but there's so much more that you wish you could do for them.
Yeah. You know, the kids even know that there's not much we can do.
This location is slow. To see owners survive and not thrive, it's a little disheartening.
We're hoping again that this is all going to turn around.
To know that we have franchise owners that have made the investment in time to be a part of our brand is a huge honor.
All right, Brad, I think it's time to get back to work.
I'm ready. And as an organization, we want to do everything in our power to help them succeed. I'm here in Alpharetta, Georgia, and I'm going to be working with a graphic designer today. One of the unique things about Postnet is that it's not about just getting your printing done, it's the creative side of the equation. Postnet graphic designers help create flyers, brochures, signs. Postnet is really one of the only firms in our particular space that offers this unique graphic design service.
And you're my trainee today?
I'm your trainee.
Hi, how are you? My name's Shannon. Today we're going to be basically showing you how to do graphic arts. Over here is our graphics computer.
Okay.
This is a typically standard design program that we use for graphic arts, creating posters, flyers. This is actually a pretty easy program to work with.
Well, I'm taking notes.
Okay.
Yep.
Are we scaring you yet?
It looks like you know that this is going to be hard for me.
Okay. In the project that you're going to be doing, you're going to be creating a poster, and they want it to be 24 inches tall. Does that make sense so far?
I'm okay. Well, I'm doing it. So Shannon has me doing some pretty basic graphic design. Whoops. Oh.
You have killed my machine.
Did I lock it up?
You did lock it up. I'm not sure what Brad clicked on. All of a sudden, the computer just stopped working. You might have screwed it up. Okay, this is a project that a customer sent in that we have to finish. This is what they wrote. Create a fun poster for our upcoming spring carnival. All right? Let me go ahead and leave you to your stuff.
Okay, thank you. You're a good teacher.
All right, I'm glad I was able to help.
Okay, I need help. How do you keep typing on a paragraph if you want to list things?
Enter.
Interesting. I'm really struggling in there in terms of time and speed. I was so into trying to make things look good that I really didn't pay that much attention to the content. Yeah, I had a typo in the beginning. Sping, not spring. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, but...
You know, let's go ahead and just wrap it up, because now we got to finish the rest of the order. Brad and computers do not mix. So what we're going to do today is go ahead and finish this banner, cut it out. I'm going to go get my son to help me. Tyler, can you go ahead and pass us a pen, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Did you want 1 or 2 pens?
1 pen will do good. Thanks,
Thank you.
Tyler. This is Brad.
Nice to meet
Tyler,
you.
Tyler, Brad.
Hi. How are you?
Good.
Okay, what you want to do is just kind of cut around it. All you want to leave is the lettering. Let me go and start this for you.
Okay. all at once like that?
No.
No? You know what? I cut this too much. Okay. Yours is better than mine, I have to tell you.
And yet they say the adult is smarter than the kid.
No, that's not true. That is not true. Shannon, I'm stopping because I am right on the edge of destroying this.
Here, why don't you do this one then?
I really enjoyed the opportunity to stand side by side with Shannon and with Tyler.
You know, you don't do small mess ups, do you?
No, I don't.
Yeah,
Right?
you go.
Yes, you can go back to the computer. I think he's abandoned us to play video games. He's a little shy around people. I mean, despite, you know, some of the problems he does have, like he does have Asperger's, you know, and it makes him really smart. But when you have a child with autism, he needs a different kind of education than just throwing him into a regular public school. And, you know, being a single mom is kind of hard. You know, so we've decided to put him in a private school where he can get the help that he needs. That's the hardest part. You know, okay, I'm buying a house this coming, you know, I closed in a couple of months, but I still have to come up with money for his tuition. And just recently I had to sit there and go, okay, do I walk away from this house or do I pay for his tuition for the next year?
I'm humbled beyond words by her commitment for her son. I think Shannon is a really strong person.
So right now we're gonna do the banner.
Okay.
So we're gonna lower the bar of the cutter.
Shannon is providing a valuable creative service to Postnet with great graphic design.
There we go.
At the same time, she's a dedicated single mother. I don't think it's been easy for her.
So Tyler, if you can hold this for me.
How do you nurture and give that special child everything that he needs, and at the same time, try to earn a living, try to purchase a home or have a home? It's gotta be much more challenging than anything I ever faced.
Why don't you go ahead and go finish your homework? That would help me a lot, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
As I've gone through this journey, I found that I could relate to just about everybody I met. It's given me an opportunity to really understand sort of how my own personal journey relates so much. I mean, I came from some pretty humble beginnings and faced a lot of challenges. I wasn't always the CEO of Postnet, and you don't ever want to forget where you came from.
Coming up, the employees think they're coming to meet with an investor to rate Brad's performance. How will they react when they find out that Brad is actually the boss?
Belton, I'm actually Steve Greenbaum, CEO of Postnet. So long, Brad. I've had an incredible undercover experience, but it's time for me to get back to work as CEO. My employees think they're coming to meet with an investor to rate Brad's performance and decide if he deserves to win money to start a new business. Do I remind you of anybody?
Yeah, a little.
Hi, Brad, how are you?
You know me?
Of course I know you. You got cleaned up real well. Look like the president or something. Yeah, Senator Brad over here.
Belton, I'm Steve Greenbaum. I'm the CEO of Postnet.
Wow.
Cleaned up.
Oh, no.
Well, how are you doing?
Now I'm really starting this right.
You know, Todd, I was disappointed to hear that you had regrets about buying a franchise with us.
Would I do Postnet franchise again? I don't think so. I kind of afterthought those issues, and you know, I'm not running away from the franchise.
But I would love the opportunity to bring you into the organization. You know, you brought up the National Ad Fund, and I know you get frustrated with some of the advertising specialties. Let's call them tchotchkes, right? One of the things I wanted to ask you was if you would be willing to serve on Postnet's marketing committee.
It'd be my pleasure.
And you are going to have a lot of influence over how our marketing dollars are spent.
That'd be just terrific.
On a more personal level, you told me that, you know, your store was debt-free. You were very proud of that, but it sounded to me like you had to make some sacrifices to get there.
I definitely did.
We both have a passion for motorcycles.
Love them.
So I want to give you the Harley 883 Iron. Brand new, effect. These are yours. That's yours.
You can't see it, but I'm shaking. I just want to hear the rumble, you know?
Guess what?
What?
It's here right now.
Can we see it?
Absolutely.
Wow. I got a Harley. Let's see if I remember how to do it. My favorite things in life are Harleys, my business, and being a part of something. I love it. Pretty incredible. I mean, it's been a good day.
Jim, Tina, I did some tasks in the center, and I want you to take this in the most thoughtful way. We're a little behind the curve. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think that's what's holding us back a little bit.
I'm really proud to have you guys in our system, and I'm sorry to see you struggle. So I want to do something for you. I'd like to provide you with a week in Colorado, all expenses paid.
Sorry.
I'd like to have one half of that time spent at Postnet headquarters, looking at your store and your numbers and where you are to where you want to be, and then make sure we provide you with that specific training to help get on to achieving all the things you want to achieve.
That's great. Thank you.
Okay, but I don't want to stop there. I also want you to take the second half of that week. I want you to bring the boys, and I want you to take a vacation because you deserve it.
That's so great.
You can't go on a vacation without a little spending money. So I want to give you $5,000.
God, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Wow, that's amazing.
I can't wait to tell the boys.
Yeah.
I wanted also to help you address some of the personal challenges you faced. I'd like to give you $40,000 to help upgrade your center to Gen Next.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I really think this will help you to turn your business around.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah.
Words can't even describe how much it means that we're not gonna have to worry about the cost of the Gen X remodel and to give the boys that vacation. They're gonna be ecstatic. They're gonna be so excited too. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Shannon, I really enjoyed working with you in the role of graphic designer. I thought your work was absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
You know, I also really appreciated meeting Tyler. Obviously, he did a better job than I did.
Yes.
He's just such a bright, thoughtful guy.
We try to make a point not to make him feel different, that he's the same as everybody else. You know, if he feels as normal as possible, he's gonna succeed.
Yeah. And you mentioned to me that you were worried about school experience. One of the things I'd like to do is I'd like to make a $10,000 donation to the Asperger's organization of your choice in Tyler's name.
Wow. That's awesome. I don't know what to say. I really don't. Thank you.
You also told me you had a tough decision weighing between paying for Tyler's education and buying a house.
You know, he's more important than a house.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. But I don't want you to have to sacrifice like that. So I'd like to give you $10,000 to help you with your home purchase.
Sorry. Thank you.
The last thing I want to do for you, I want to give you $20,000 towards Tyler's education.
It's amazing. It's just overwhelmed. Thank you. Tyler's gonna be in a place where he's gonna get the nurturing, the education that he needs. It was just incredible, and just it's a huge relief to see that he'll be able to keep doing that. He'll be able to keep growing.
Felton, you are fun, you're charismatic.
There you go. You have a good day, all right? Yeah.
I mean, you made me feel at home. You made the trip for me.
I'm glad I can help.
I respect you so much for what you've given to this country, for protecting my freedom, our freedom, my family's freedom. You talked about losing some buddies. I don't have a right to try to understand what you felt or what you went through, but I know what it feels like to lose someone you love. So I want to donate $10,000 in your name to the Wounded Warriors.
Definitely honored.
You told me you were having a hard time adjusting to civilian life. That concerned me.
Still to this day, you know, but I'm overcoming.
I want to help, Belton. I want to give you $20,000 for you to go out and find the best care that you can for PTSD.
You know, and it's definitely a boost. Definitely a boost, and I appreciate it.
It's well-deserved, because you're a wonderful person, and I want to see you get beyond that. You also shared your love of cooking with me, and you shared some lasagna with me, and you told me about being accepted to Johnson Wales. Belton, I would like to give you $20,000 towards your tuition.
I appreciate that, and I'm definitely... If I could get up and hug you right now.
You can hug me, man.
I definitely...
All right. Never say no to that.
Oh, I feel like $1 million right now. Like, oh, man, the best thing in the world right now. You know, especially what I've been through. Oh, man. You know, and being given this opportunity, it's a blessing. It's definitely a blessing.
This week, I experienced people that tried to help Brad be a better person. I found answers that were unexpected and that helped me to realize that it's important to be proud of who you are and where you come from. So you want to go check it out?
Sure.
You know, it feels really bittersweet to be here at the high school I left well over 30 years ago.
Does it look the same?
Yeah. I wanted to bring my daughter here because I hadn't shared with her that I didn't finish high school.
Do you ever wish you finished?
I don't like to start things I don't finish, but I'm still pretty happy about how our life turned out and how our family turned out. You know, I hope in some small way when someone might see who I am and where I come from, I hope that they look and they say, you know what? If he can do it, I can do it. And you know what? They'll be right.
A new episode of CSI New York is next, only CBS. It's a new mentalist
He worked at a local pot farm.
that's really dope.
We grow the dankest weed in the valley.
I'm guessing that means good.
Can they solve this mystery before it all goes up in smoke?
This is getting good.
The Mentalist.
See that face? That's exactly why I didn't tell you the plan.
A new episode, CBS Sunday after the Amazing Race finale.